All right, someone. Listen, we're gonna give all praise to Yahweh, Bashim al Bashar, double honor to Apostle Brother GMS, shalom to the whole for the elect. Shalom. So we're gonna get back to this lesson. It's an old daughter of Babylon, who art to be restored, man, right? Who art to be restored. So we're just gonna go to Psalms. Psalm 37. Then he's gonna get right into well, I already got it. So we're gonna get right to the lesson. Yeah. Let's get right into this.
Something that I want to say to all the white people who say I'm not responsible, I never owned a slave, and black people need to stop killing each other. Hear me out. During slavery, slaves endured sexual abuse, rape, denial of education, whipping, families split up and sold, shackling, hanging, beating, burning, mutilation, imprisonment, denial of food and sleep, buck busting, families being forced to sleep with each other for the purpose of breeding and then being made fun of for it. Torture. And also, if this was not happening to you directly, you had to watch your loved ones endure all of this. And this is just very few examples meant for the reassertion of dominance over the slave by the slave master. And after the slaves were freed, they had to endure their babies being used as alligator baits, their skin being sold as fashion, being eaten as a delicacy, being lynched and burned alive. More denial of education. Now they went from being forced to breed to being forced to be sterilized because white supremacists did not want them to have children. Sharecropping being just another form of slavery. And not only that, but through all of this, there were many black communities that were thriving. Through all of this, they found a way to become successful on their own and independent, and that made white people angry. So they burned it down and destroyed the hope of success that they did have. I say all that to say we still benefit from all these atrocities that were created and committed by white supremacists. While they were denied education or too scared to go to school because they didn't want to be lynched or burned alive, we continued our education. While they were denied generational wealth, we continued to gain generational wealth. While they were denied the ability to simply exist without fear of death or torture, we were happily thriving in our little front yards with our bikes and our bills. We benefit off of the atrocities that were committed. And if you with a clear conscience can honestly say that that's okay, then there is something severely wrong with you. This is why I say we are responsible. Whether you like it or not, the sins of our fathers have fallen on our shoulders because we benefit from the atrocities. We benefit from the suffering and the torture of others. You have traumatized parents raising traumatized children in a traumatizing environment that we created through redlining, through PTSD, through trauma, generational trauma that we have not tried to help them heal through. And we still continue to deny them opportunities. This is why I'm saying we have to stand up and do something.
You studied your history, and you did not take over this country by singing "We Shall Overcome." You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama, and I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good, and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you tried to force upon us is contaminated.
Right. So that, yeah, man. So let's get right to scriptures. I mean, not just too long. It's gonna get right into the point and just and get right to it. So as you can see there, what we got here. Let's go to Isaiah. Oh, press the wrong button. We'll get back together. All right, let's go to Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Just like for a minute, we get this up. Okay. All right, Isaiah 14, verse 21. It say, prepare a slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. They do not rise, nor possess the land, nor fill their faces of the world with city. Right, prepare a slaughter, man. For I will raise up against us, said the Lord of hosts, and I will cut off from Babylon the name of remembrance, and sons and nephews, say the Lord. And I also will make it a possession for the bitter, and I will pour of water, and I will sweep it with being some of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. Right, Isaiah 14, verse 21. It said, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their father. They do not rise, so possess, nor possess the land, nor fill their faces for world with city. Right, prepare slaughter. Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 16. Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all that devour thee should be devoured, and all that adversary, every one that of them should go into captivity, and there that spoil thee should be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee, I will give for a prey. For I will restore. Let me see. As we go back to Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured. All the adversary, every one of them shall go unto captivity, and they shall. That's hold on. Nope, I messed up. Jeremiah 30, verse 16. Therefore, all that devour thee shall be devoured, and all their adversary, every one of them shall go into captivity, and there that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee I will give for a prey. Like give it for a prey. Lamentation. 4 verse 21. Lamentation 4, verse 21. Or is it 20? Yeah. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwell in the land. No, that dwell in the land of Uz, and the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drinking, and thou shalt make thyself naked. Right, make thyself. All right, say it right. So, Lamentation 4, verse 21, it said, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Right, rejoice and be glad that dwell in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He would no more carry thee away into captivity. He would visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He would discover thy sins. Discover thy sins. Let's go to Ezekiel. Always get into this, but hey, what does Ezekiel say? I'm not going to say it. Go Ezekiel 35, verse 1. So trying to get into this and get right to it, you know. That's too long. Ezekiel 35, verse 1. It said, moreover, the word of the Lord came to me and say, son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. Right? Prophesy against it. In verse 3, and I say unto thou, said the Lord, power, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. Right? He gonna make thee most desolate. And I will let your city wasted, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Right? You know that I'm the Lord. Let's go to 10. Let me see. Nope. Let's go to Ezekiel 35, verse 15. As thy doves rejoice in the inhabit of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so I will do unto thee. Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and Adumia, even all of and them that shall know that I am the Lord. No, that's not what I want to read. I want to read the other one. Yeah, verse 11. Yeah, therefore, I will, as I live, said the Lord, power, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, which I have used out of thy hate against them, and I will make myself known among them when I had judged thee. Right, when I had judged thee. Right, as we get again, Ezekiel 35, verse 11. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord, power, I will even do according to thy anger and according to thy envy, which I have used out of thy hate against them, and I will make myself known among them, and I will judge thee. Verse 12. Hold on for a minute. Verse 12. And I shall know that I am the Lord, and that have heard all the thy blasphemy, which they have spoken against the mountain of Israel, say, they are laid desolate, they are given us to consume. Right, to us consume. Let's move on. All right. Let's go to Psalm. You know what? Yeah. Oh, pass it up. Let's go to Psalm chapter 7, verse 11. The Most High judge the righteousness, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. Right? The Most High is angry with the wicked every day. He is angry with the wicked every day. Psalm 7, verse 11. The Most High judge the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. He's angry. Let's go to Psalm 9, verse 16. Psalm 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment he execute. The wicked is snared in the works of his own hand. Right, man? The Lord is known by the judgment he execute, man. We get again Psalms 9, verse 16. The Lord is known by the judgment which he execute, the wicked ensnares in the works of his own hand. All right, let's go to Psalms 37, verse. We'll get it though. Psalm 37, verse 40 or I think it's the other one. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. I might just. Oh, it is Psalm 10. I don't know what's in here. Don't know. So we gotta go to more. Thought I was oppressor. I think it's Psalm 10 verse. Yeah, Psalm 10 verse 18. To the judgment, to the fathers, and the oppressor, that man of the earth may no more oppress. Right, no more oppress. Let me see. Psalm 10 verse 18 again. To judge the fatherless and the oppressor, that the man of the earth may no more oppress. Right, no more oppress. All right, let's get right into it. What else we got? Oh yeah, I got one more. Let's go to Psalms 55, verse 23. Let's go get going. Psalms 55, verse 23. I think that's 23. Yep. But thy power shall bring them down unto the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful man shall not live out of half of thy days, but I would trust in thee. All right. Let's go to I'll read it again. Psalm 55, verse 21. The word of his mouth is smoother than butter, but what was in his heart? His word was softened oil, yet when thou draw sword. Cast thy burden upon the Lord. Upon the Lord, he shall smite thee, and he shall never suffer in righteousness to be removed. Verse 23. But thy old power shall bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful man shall not live out of half thy days, but I will trust in thee. Right, trust thee. Look at that word. That's the one. Yeah, sustain, comfort, help in this sense. Yes, we yet again. Let's go to that one. All right, let's go to move on. All right, yeah, let's go to Psalms 55, verse 20. Cause thy burden upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee, he shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, right? All right, move on. I'm not trying to make this too long. Let's go right into got that. Oh yeah, Joel chapter 3. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. Let's see how much time. All right. Joel chapter 3, verse 2. And I'll also gather all nations, and I will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, and I will plead with them for my peoples and for my heritage Israel, who have scattered among the nation and parted my land. And they had cast lot for my peoples, and I gave a boy for a harlot, and sold girl for wine that they may drink. Verse 4, yet, and what have I to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coasts of Philistine, I will render me a recompense, and if I recompense me swiftly and speedily, I will turn your recompense upon your own head. Right? Turn your recompense upon your own head. All right, let's go to Galatians. No, James. Yeah. Well, what is it? Nail. Yeah. May not be that long, but just be right through. I think Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. Yeah, okay. It say, woe unto the bloody city. It is all for the lies and robber and prey to part it not. Right. Woe unto the bloody city, man. Woe unto the bloody city. Nahum chapter 3, verse 1. It say, woe unto the bloody city. It is full of lies, and robbers and the prey to part it not. Right. Woe unto the bloody city. Destruction. All right, let's go to Zechariah. Oh, did I pass James up? No, James not that far. Okay, nothing. Yeah, let's go to Zechariah 2 and 8. Zechariah 2 verse 8. For thou said the Lord of hosts, as the glory hath he sent me unto the nation will spoil you. For he that touches you touch the apple of his eye. Right, he that touches you. Let's go to verse 6. Let's read that. Ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north, said the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four winds of the heaven, said the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwell with the daughter of Babylon. For thou said the Lord of hosts, after the glory hath I sent me unto the nation, will spoil you, for they touch you, touch the apple of his eye. Right, touch the apple of his eye. Let's read that again. Zephaniah 2 and 6. It said, ho, ho, come forth and flee from the land of the north. Right, said the Lord. For I have spread you abroad as the four-wind of heaven, said the Lord. Deliver thyself, O Zion, that dwell with the daughter of Babylon. For thou said the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he has sent me unto the nation will spoil you, for he that touches you, touch the apple of his eye. Right, touched it. All right, let's go to James 2, verse 13. Let's go to Galatians 6, verse 7. Galatians 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked, for whoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Verse 8. For he that soweth to the flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption, but he that soweth of the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. Right. Read that again. Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that should he also reap. Right? James 2 and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that have shown no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment. Right? Let's get again, James 2 and verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy, that he has shown no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment. He showed no mercy. I knew I was going to go with this part. All right, let's go right into it. Let's go to Revelation. Let's get all that out when I want to get out. I was going to go, but it's all right, though. We'll be all right. Let's go to Revelation 18, verse 20. That should be it. Revelation 18, verse 20. It said, rejoice over her, thy heaven and your holy apostles and prophet, for the Most High revenge you on her. Right? Most High revenge you on her. Verse 21. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast into the sea, say, thy with violence should thy great city Babylon be thrown down, and it should be found no more at all. Right? No more at all, man. Yeah, again, Revelation 18, verse 20. Rejoice over her, thy heavens and you holy apostles and prophet, for the Most High revenge you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast into the sea, say, thy with violence should thy great city Babylon be thrown down, and it should be found no more at all. Right? Found no more at all, man. You know, the Most High is not. Yeah, man. So yeah, so you see, hey. Oh yeah, I forgot one more. There's Jeremiah. Always just go right with it. Jeremiah 49, verse 10. Jeremiah 49, verse 10. But I had made Esau bare, I had uncovered his secret place. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbors, and he is not. Right, he is not. Jeremiah 40 and 49, verse 10. But I had made Esau bare, I had uncovered his secret place. He shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brother and his neighbor, and he is not. Right? So you see here, man, but all he was saying, man, is, man.
You studied your history, and you did not take over this country by saying we shall overcome. You did not gain control of the world like you have it now by dealing fairly with a man and keeping your word. You're treaty breakers, you're liars, you're thieves, you rape entire continents and races of people. Then you wonder why these very people don't have any confidence or trust in you. Your religion means nothing. Your law is a farce, and we see it every day. You demonstrated it in Alabama. And I can say you because you're part of the whole system. You profit from it. In fact, you make your living from it. You couldn't walk around and talk to people, stand up in your pulpit on Sunday and preach nice little songs and say, now we're going to give thanks to the Lord for he is good and old Jesus be among us. As far as we're concerned, your Jesus is contaminated, just like everything else you've tried to force upon us is contaminated.
That is true, man. But yeah, so you see, so hey, man, You know, yeah, man. It's yeah, man. That was it right there. You know, old daughter Babylon art to be destroyed. So you know, I'm gonna get closed out right there. We're gonna give our praise to Yahweh by Shema Washah. Don't honor to Apostle Brothers GMS. Shalom to the hope for elect. Shalom, shalom, shalom.